Hey friends, it's Crystal Paine from MoneySavingMom.com, and I am getting ready to head out the door to a girls' night with some of my friends from my discipleship group, and we were supposed to bring something that we had in our fridge or in our cupboard. And so I decided that I had all the ingredients to make cheese and turkey tortilla roll-ups. And so I thought, while I'm making these to take, I would show you guys how to make them because it's such a quick and easy idea, and it's always a hit anywhere I take these. So you can get all the ingredients at Aldi, and all it takes is tortillas and some kind of turkey breast and cream cheese, not sour cream, cream cheese and cheese, and I have mine already shredded. So you literally take I set the block of cream cheese out earlier so that it would be thawed, and you just open it up, if I can get this open, and you're going to spread some on a tortilla. Now you can add in, if you want to add in any kind of spices or seasonings, you can do that. I've done a lot of different things. Tonight I think, let me see if I set it out. Yes. I'm going to just add in some onion powder. So I'm going to add in, just give it a little bit of a tang, and so I'm just going to sprinkle that on. So you take a little bit of the cream cheese, and you're going to take a tortilla, and you're going to spread it around on the tortilla. So I'm going to turn this down so you guys can watch what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm just going to spread this all over the tortilla. You don't want it to be very thick. You just want like a thin layer spread on the tortilla. So, and make sure that your cream cheese is thawed otherwise, or softened, otherwise this becomes very difficult to do and makes this part of this recipe much harder. Okay, so we got it all spread on there, and as you can tell, it's not like you can be pretty sloppy. Oh, thank you, Linda. I wanted something really, really comfy, so I have these new shoes that I got recently that I absolutely adore, and it's just my really comfy outfit. Okay, so then we're going to literally just sprinkle a little bit of this on. Again, you can use any kind of seasonings that you like, anything that you could do, garlic, you could do other kinds of herbs, any kinds of seasonings. Okay, so there's that, and then we are going to, if I can get this open, yes, then we're going to put some turkey, and again, you do not have to put very much on, just a thin layer. You don't have to fill up the whole tortilla, just like that. Okay, so you can see here, that's what it looks like. Okay, and then I'm going to sprinkle some cheese on top, and I'm just going to sprinkle it. You can use any kind of cheese, you can use any kind of meat. This recipe is so versatile. That's what I love about it. It's just so versatile. Okay, so we got that on there, and then we're literally just going to roll this up like this. Roll it up, and I kind of squish it together. And they make great sandwiches or snacks for the kids too. That's right, Mindy. Okay, and then we're just going to literally cut this up, and you can close these with toothpicks if you're doing something where it's like all finger foods and you want to keep these together. I usually don't. I usually just cut them and then just put them on a plate. So I'll show you. So you kind of squish them together a little bit. Usually the ends are kind of not that great, so you can have your kids eat them or you can eat them. I just used onion, this is onion powder, that's what I use. You could use garlic, you could literally use any kind of seasoning that you like. I just use it because that's what I had, and it was really handy. Okay, so we're just gonna put these on a plate like this and kind of make sure that they are, some of them get a little bit not as pretty as others. So I'll probably, okay, so there you can see, there is the finished product. So I'm gonna make one more and then I will have my full plate, and that's what I'm going to bring tonight. So I'll make one more for those of you who are just joining us. So I'm making turkey and cheese roll-ups because I'm going to a girls' night out with some of my friends, my small group from discipleship tonight. And we were supposed to bring a snack that was something that we already had on hand. We weren't supposed to buy anything. We were just supposed to bring whatever we could find from our fridge or our freezer or our pantry. And so I had all of the ingredients to be able to make these, so I thought, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just spreading a thin layer of cream cheese. As you can see, I'm quite sloppy. So just spreading this over the tortilla. The thing I love about this recipe is that it's so versatile, but I also love that all the ingredients, you can get them at Aldi. So it's a very inexpensive recipe, and people always love it. Basically, anytime I bring it anywhere, there are never any leftovers. So that is one of the things that I love about it. I have a couple of recipes that when it's like you're supposed to bring a snack of some sort, they're just kind of my go-to recipes. This looks gross. We will move this. We will move this over there. Okay, so there we go. We have it. You haven't seen me live in the mornings anymore. I am not live in the mornings anymore. I'm doing either in the afternoons or evenings. That's what I've switched to. Okay, just because, don't want to put too much of that on. That is what is working for our schedule right now. And so I switched to doing that, and I'm also switching to, instead of doing a show that is all the deals, I've been switching to just doing kind of one focus, doing a shorter video that has one focus. So I'm showing you how to do something, I'm doing an unboxing, I'm talking about a specific topic. We're just trying that out for right now. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it, but that's what we're doing right now. You know, I like to always change it up. And yes, you can make these ahead too. I've never frozen them. I don't know that you could freeze them. Has anyone ever frozen them before? Okay, so I'm putting the onion powder on, and then I'm doing the turkey breast. Again, you can use pretty much any kind of meat. You can use ham. I just happen to have turkey, and I am going to use the rest of the turkey up. Okay. So then we're going to sprinkle some cheese. And sometimes I've done American cheese slices as well. I think shredded cheese is the easiest, but you could also do American cheese slices or any kind of cheese. You can really use any kind of cheese for this, whatever cheese you have on hand. Okay, and then I'm going to just roll it up, and don't freak out. I am putting this on top of the plastic tortilla bag. I know it's terrible. Just don't even think about all the germs. I just realized I was doing that, and I'm going to put it on here because one time I did a post where I had a picture of burritos on a tortilla bag, and someone lost their marbles over that because they told me to think about all the germs that were on the outside of that bag. So I'm so sorry, you guys. I just spread all sorts of germs, didn't I? But you know what? I'm just someone who doesn't stress about that kind of stuff. So there you go. It is what it is. Okay, so we're just cutting these like this and kind of making sure they're squished together so they stay together. I said earlier you can secure them with toothpicks if you'd like to, or just do them like this. Let's see if I can get one more out of this. There we go. Yes, you can freeze cream cheese. You can. I'm trying to think how long. I wouldn't keep it in the freezer probably any longer than 2 months. But if you find it on a great sale, you can totally freeze it. You can freeze butter. You can freeze milk. You can freeze actual cheese. If you freeze blocks of cheese, They don't work as well because you're going to need to shred them up into something, because otherwise the consistency is a little bit different. But and I think it's the same for milk. I think you want to use it in baking, so I'll use it in waffles or pancakes. Okay, so there you go. That's what it looks like. Super simple, super easy. Oh, thank you so much, Candace. Okay, super simple, super easy, and takes ingredients that you oftentimes probably already have in your fridge, and super inexpensive too, and people always love them. So there you go. That's how you make turkey and cheese roll-ups, or whatever you want to call them. Such a great snack, and people always love them. So have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning, I'm going to do a surprise ride unboxing, because we got a surprise ride box in the mail, and I wanted to show you what was inside of it. So have a great evening, and I will see you later.